All right. Hello, Karen. All right. So it seems like you set up your prompts correctly. I'm just gonna go over it real quickly. Let me use my pen tablet here. All right. So here we have Charlie has 212 fewer Facebook friends than Ileana. The number of deepest Facebook friends is 25 more than half of Ileana's together. Charlie, Deepa, and Ileana have 2,188 friends on Facebook. How many friends does each of them have? All right, so I think you set it up okay. So Ileana is basically the absolute unknown. So X is Ileana, right? And then for Charlie, she has 212 fewer Facebook friends than Ileana, right? Maybe I should have done the other way around. Put Ileana is equal to X, and then Charlie should be X minus 212. And then Deepa's friends is 25 more than half of Ileana. So Deepa, right? Yeah. It's half of the friends of Ileana, 25 more than half of the friends. So it's X over 2 plus 25, right? And basically it says here that the sum of all of them, right, the two get together, they equate to 2,188 friends. Okay, so let's add them up. And we have X plus X minus 12, 212, plus X over 2, plus 25, sorry, equal to 2,188. I believe you had that. All right, so we need to combine like terms. So I'm just going to kind of drop those parentheses here. Oops. And we want to add those x variable, right? So combining the like terms. So here you have x, and x over 2. But basically, what we want to get at is that we have a fraction involved, right? So if you have a fraction involved, we want to what we call clearing the fraction. If you remember, or if you've read, clearing the fraction means that we want to find the LCD, right, of all the denominators. There's only one, which is the, this here, right, the 2. So we want to use the LCD, and which is 2, and multiply across to clear out the fraction. That's the way we do it. So basically, I'm going to multiply each term, and all the terms is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything has to be multiplied by 2 so we can get rid of that fraction. So if I multiply this by 2, I get 2x here, multiply by 2. Here I'm going to multiply this by 2, it's going to be 424. If I multiply by 2 here, it cancels out the denominator because 2 over 2 is 1, right? Still, I have to multiply the 25 by 2 and multiply the 2188 by 2, right? So we do all that just to get rid of that denominator. That's it. Okay, so here we should have 2x, right? So I'm just gonna plus 2x minus 424, I'm sorry. 424 plus x plus 50 equal to, what is that? Can't count anymore. So 2188 times 2, that's 4,376. Okay, so right there we just kind of get rid of the denominator by multiplying everything by 2, which is the LCD, least common multiple. So when we combine that, we get the 2x, and x here is 5x. So let's put 5x here. Let's put the negative 424, right? Negative 424 plus 50, right? And that gives me negative 374, so negative 374, equal to 4,376. And obviously I'm going to add this on the other side, and I should get 5x equal to 4,375 plus 374. Okay, what does that give me? It gives me 4,375 plus 374. Doesn't seem like it's gonna give me, but anyway, a whole number. 4,749. So 5x is equal to 4,749. And divide by 5, x is equal to 4,749 divided by 5, and you get 949.8, or 950 since we talk about friends, right? People. All right, so we have 950. Okay, so Eliana has approximately 950. I believe 950. I believe that's what you had, or that's the answer. Let's double check here. That's something else. Right, Eliana again 950, Charlie 738, and Deepa 500. So let's see. Yeah, it seems like that's correct. Okay, so x is 950. Subtract 212 from that. So subtract 950 minus 212. It is 738. So 950, 738, and then 950 divided by 2. That's 475 plus 25 plus 25. That's 500 plus 25. Oh no, it is 500. It's just 500. I was about to add another 25. So okay, so I think your question, not quite sure what was the question again in the email. So let me go back to the email. I don't understand when combined like terms, I get 5.5x minus 187. Okay, so you did probably a different way. So let me show you how you can get 5 over 2 x instead of what I showed you. It's kind of similar, but kind of my method is kind of the same thing, but I think you have to show all your steps, right? So let me show you. If you have to show the 5 steps, I guess, in that case, let's get to, so let's forget about, clearing out the fraction, because they didn't do that. So I'm just going to rewrite this. So that's one way of doing it, right? And you get the answers. But now, let's say you have an x now plus x minus 212 plus x over 2 plus 25 equal to 2188. Okay? All right, so now let's say I have these, I want to combine the like terms. I get x plus x over 2, moving those two terms, the negative 212 and the 25 on the other side. And you should get 2188 plus 212 minus 25. When you simplify that, I believe you should get 2188 plus 212 minus 25. And that gives you 2,375, right? So x plus x over 2 equal to 2375. Okay, so that's what you should have gotten to this point. Now if I'm not clearing out the fraction, if I'm adding all those x variable or x terms, I'm sorry, this is really 1x plus 1x plus 1x over 2. And basically, it is the same thing. So basically, I'm only concerned about the 1, and the 1/2 if I want to combine them. So that's basically 1 plus 1 plus 1.5. Okay? And in order to do that, I need to basically, I can do the 1 plus 1, right? That's 2. And 2 plus 1 over 2, right? Now, this is a whole number and this is a fraction. Obviously, I cannot add 2 with a fraction, so I need to change this 2 into a fraction that has the same denominator. So basically, 2 is the same thing as 4 over 2, right? So basically, I want a fraction that has the same denominator of this one, but also a fraction that is equivalent or the same as 2. So 4 over 2 is a perfect candidate, right? So now 4 over 2, replace 2, and then plus 1/2. And that's how you get 5 over 2x, right? So basically, I'm just including the x here. So this whole thing here is 5 over 2x. And that's equal to 2375, right? I'm not sure if you had that in your email. You might want to double check that. Okay. Okay, so you had negative 187 equal to something. Yeah, okay. But that's where the 5 over 2x comes from. Okay. And that's about it. Okay, so hopefully